Hello and welcome to today's rugby session. Today we are going to be focusing on tackling in rugby. Welcome to our sports skills program. Hashtag
Jibambe skills.
Good. With me are my team members.
Ezekiel, and I'm ready for the game.
My name is Vincent, ready for the game.
My name is David, ready for the game.
And I am your coach, James Sokweri. Welcome. To start us off, we are going to work on what we've done previously, which is passing and catching. A recap of passing and catching is a development into the game of rugby. In contact sports, what you're going to do is also encourage our players to run with the ball forward and pass it. Good. So this is what we had done previously in our first lesson of passing and catching. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Pop the pass. Brilliant. 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 Lovely. Lovely.
Ball. My ball. My ball.
And moving on swiftly onto our next part of our warm-up session, we are going to work on tackling specific warm-up. And to start us off with tackling specific warm-up, we are going to introduce rolling onto the ground so that most players do know how to fall onto the ground. You find that they are likely to pick up injuries which we are trying to avoid. So for players to get used to hitting the deck, we are going to start with them rolling onto the ground. Which part of your body do you want to roll with? You want to target the fleshy part of your body, your shoulder. And the roll is going to be a judo roll. I'll quickly demonstrate on the roll. So as you run forward, tuck in your elbow and then quickly roll and get back on your feet. And that's how we're going to start off. Come on boys, let's go. Good, get back on your feet. Good, let's go, one more time. Okay, I want us to spread a bit more. And on this side of it. David, I want you to roll as well, coming this way. Let's go, one more roll. Brilliant. Okay, let's jog back and stay on that spot. Okay, fine. When your players have gotten used to rolling onto the ground, what they now need to do is to develop the tackling technique. We are going to start tackling with going on our knees. That is where you want to start your players from, so that they get used to that contact, and when they've developed that skill, they can move onto their feet. Okay, now I'll quickly ask my players, one of them to go on their knee. That will be Ezekiel. On the other side. Okay, and David coming on this side. And have the ball. Okay, the tackler starts at this position, and their hands are ready to tackle. Slightly open and not too wide open. You do not want to keep your arms wide open because that will be an open gate. Any ball carrier can come and run through this one easily. But if their hands are closing together, it's tight and they'll be stopped at that position. The tackler needs to go in low, wrap his or her hand around the player who's carrying the ball, tight, and go down at the same time. We'll demonstrate with the first two athletes, then you see how it's done. Stay tuned in and enjoy. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Vincent, let's start. Go. You see that the player who is tackling is on top. The ball carrier doesn't lose the ball, but both of them are going on the ground at the same time. Well done. Get up. Back next. David, you ready? Start from the middle. Go, 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 David. Tackle. Go. Lovely. Quickly back. Release the player. And back. Next. Oh, that's a good tackle. That's very well. Well done. Well done. Well done, Ezekiel. Next. Okay, round 2, we saw that each and every player has a turn to also do the tackling so that each and every player in your team can tackle. It is one of the way of defending in rugby. Well done, Vincent. Ezekiel, you ready? Yes. Let's go. Good. On your feet, on your knees. All right. Last time. Good. Always on top. Okay. On your knees. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Moving on swiftly. Normally, the playing ground has to be a safe place for you. If you have the appropriate kit, the shorts, and everything, including the mouthguard, you will not be worried about the safety itself because everything you will have put into place. Ensure that you're always rehydrating when you have the break and get back replenished. Okay, moving on. We're now going to get on our feet. Tackling on the feet is now the real deal in tackling in rugby. So you always want your players to be ready for this. How do you tackle when you're on your feet? We'll start with guns on feet. As soon as the ball carrier, guns on feet everybody. As soon as the ball carrier is approaching you, you step in and assume the tower of power position. At this position, your eye is focusing on the ball carrier. When they're arriving, you go low, wrap your hands, we call it the ring of steel, round their thighs and go down with them. We're going to demonstrate this on our feet. Okay, David is standing here. We're coming in from that side. The defender has to be composed with their hands out, like chicken wings, although tougher chicken wings. So run into him, tower of power, go down, make sure you're on top, good. And get up, quickly get back on your feet. Next, quickly get back out of the way. Good, wrap your hands around then, good. And up, finally. Good, go down. Always sure the tackler is on top, brilliant. We are going to swap around. Someone else to get a chance to tackle. David, you on the mark, give me the ball. Thank you. Let's go, Vince. Good, wrap your hands on. Oh, brilliant, I love that tackle. Quickly get back on your feet. Someone next is coming. Good, nice. Quickly get back on your feet. Good, good arm wraps. That's the tough, good tackling in rugby. Well done. Any player coming to you, you smash it down. And of course, we're enjoying this. You will realize that after all, tackling is safe when you do it correctly. Okay, moving on swiftly on to the next bit. We are going to work on a game simulation where tackling is applied in. I want you at home to try and practice this more often so that you get used to it. We're going to bring in another tackler to see if they have learned the same skill. Guys, are you having fun?
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay, Vince, you are the tackler now. The rest are ball carriers. Okay, on your feet. Step in, wrap your hands on them, go down, make sure you're on top. Good. Go down. Quickly get back on your feet. Good. Oh, nice tackle there. Okay. Right. Good. Brilliant. Okay. I'll ask David also to get a chance to tackle on his feet. We'll swap around. Ezekiel ready? Off you go. Guns on feet. Power position. Good. Go down. Stay on top. Okay, quickly back on your feet. Exit on this other side. Good. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Make sure it's tight. Okay. Shuffle your feet. Good. Go, go. Go. Brilliant. All right. Good. We want to encourage our ball carriers as well. When they're running with the ball, we do not want them to throw the ball because they lose possession of it. anytime you are tackled, just make sure you keep the ball in your hand and you can present it back to your teammates for continuity, because the other players in the team will come in to support, pick up the ball and play on. We're going to have a short water break. When we come back, we move on to the next segment. I hope your tackling is getting better. If not, sound technique is being applied. We are going to recap on the nitty-gritties of tackling so that you at home are doing it safely as well as appropriately, because we do not want to pick up an injury when you're doing the tackling. We do not want an element of fear to crop in during play, because when you have done a proper tackling technique, the element of fear should not be in place. So we're going to have one of the players demonstrate a proper step-by-step technique for tackling so that you as well at home, you are ready for this next segment. Okay, I will ask Ezekiel. Ezekiel will come in on this other side, and I will ask David on the opposite side. We want to see how the defender or the tackler progresses into the tackle position, getting down with the ball carrier and quickly getting back on their feet so that play can continue. It must be safe. Again, we do encourage the ball carrier to have the ball in both hands for easy passing onto the team member. So anytime you see players having the ball in under their armpit, we call it a bag of chips under their armpit. We want to discourage that. Always have the ball in hands ready to offload to the next team member running in. Good. So slowly run into the tackler, go into low position, get there, wrap. Good. We are ensuring that the tackler's body is on top. The moment you get under, okay, Vincent will demonstrate when the player is getting under, what will happen is he may incur an injury on the head. So if Vincent is coming with the ball, Ezekiel happens to go underneath and will be at a disadvantaged position even to get up. So this time round, show the viewers at home when you're under and you see how difficult it is to get up. Okay? Okay? Okay, it's wrapped, but it's under. Okay? So at this position, our player is still in a better position. That is fine. When the player is on the ground, the tackler, and the ball carrier is on top, it is very difficult for him to get up. So you want to be at a position where you can get up quickly and contest for the ball. Okay, get up. Okay, we're going to repeat that. You need to go under so that you're disadvantaged, so that the players anywhere who does that can know how to correct on it. Okay, one more time. Okay, go on. Okay, we're still up. I want you to come and demonstrate. You need to go under so that we can see that, okay? Okay, Vincent, you on the switch. Okay, David, ball with you. Okay, come in. Okay, at this position, you can see clearly that the tackler is disadvantaged. and that is what you want to avoid when you're coming into contact. You always need to be on top so that you are in an advantage position to quickly get back and contest the ball. Okay, brilliant. Let's do it. Now correctly. Go. Tackle on top. Good. Okay. Give him the ball. Tackle on top. Nice. Now, in a game situation, it normally occurs that the player carrying the ball is running very fast. We are going to show you how a defender or a tackler should react into a game situation. I'll ask the players to come on a single file, 1, 2, 3 behind me. On a single file, 1, 2, 3 behind me. Brilliant. Now, the player at the front is number 1. All you need to do, if you're playing with your teammates, is call a number 1. Number 1 will get in through the gates, and number 2 will come through the opposite side. The tackler must never rush. His job is to time and get into that ready position to tackle the ball carrier. Guys, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Vince, you're number 1. Ezekiel, you're number 2. You're going on the opposite side. Vince, you're coming on this side. You're the tackler. Slowly, time it, and smashing down. 1 and 2, off you go. Okay. Easy tackle. Okay, good. Quickly back on your feet. Quickly. Vincent tackling. Vincent tackling. Okay, 3 and 1. Okay. Wait for the ball. 1 and 3. Okay, tackle made. Now sometimes you may find that players make an evasive run. They're trying to run sideways. At this point, the tackler needs to be very, very intelligent. If they buy the evasive run, what we call setting a dummy, they will be easily beaten into the try line. If that is our try line, we want to have a player making an evasive run, trying to disguise if they're going to the right and change direction. How will a tackler react? The tackler must be on their toes, on the balls of their feet, shuffling, just ready to change position in the event there's a change in situation. Okay, now at this position, I'll ask for the ball. Okay, number 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, you will be the tackler.
Yeah.
Number 2, you will be another tackler. Number 3, you'll be another tackler. But one at a time. In this segment, I am the ball carrier. We're going to use this to demonstrate. It's called an evasive run. Most tacklers who rush into the tackle are easily beaten. Okay, number 1, ready?
Ready?
Go the other round to the gate and in. Go. So this is what runners do. And they miss. If you rush into the tackle, you won't get it. So we want our tacklers to time the ball carrier, and as soon as they are drawn into the tackler, the tackle is completed. And it's only completed when you are on the ground with the player, release the player, and get back on your feet. Are you getting this, boys?
Yes. Yeah.
So you 1. Vincent is 2. Okay. In through the gate on this side, in through the other gate on that side. Ready?
Ready.
1 and 2, go. Okay. Now we're becoming clever. Okay. Now missing. Okay, that's fine. Now the tackler now needs to work extra hard to get the ball carrier. Ready?
Ready.
3 and 1, go. Okay. Don't allow him to go through you. Do not allow him to go through you. You have to make the tackle. Okay. Vincent and David, off you go. Go low, go low. Step in. Oh, that's it. Oh, easily beaten. Never allow him to beat you easily. So shuffle your feet, develop your strong body position, step into the direction, mid in between the ball carrier. Split him into two. Make sure he's coming into you. Wrap your hands around his thighs, go down with them, and quickly get back on your feet. Okay? Ezekiel and Vincent, off you go. Time. Go low. Better. Never allow them to go past you, because you at home as well as here, we've learned the proper tackling technique. Next two. Go. Time. He's trying to be clever. Don't allow it. Okay. Your try line is just a step away from you. So the tackler needs to now move in, reduce the gap between yourself and the try line. The more the runner gains ground, the easier for them to reach your try line. So you want to try and push them back towards their goal line so that they don't gain that advantage of ground. So the tackler this time has to advance forward and then shuffle your feet, time, step in, and do the needful. Ready?
Ready.
Off you go. 1 and 2. Step up. Go, smash them. Before they reach their try line, you will have made that tackle. Next. Okay, try and even move into the middle bit. Don't allow them to gain ground. Come on, Vincent, go. Move up, tackler, shuffle. Move up more. Don't allow them. Okay, good. Brilliant. Next two. There we go. Up. Move up. Oh, tackle made. Now, there are different variations of a rugby game. There is rugby 7s, there is rugby 15s, there is 10s, there is even touch rugby. Depending on which variation you want to play, the basics will apply consistently throughout the game session. However, in touch rugby, it's just a touch or a tap or a tag on the sides, which is mostly played as a social rugby game. Contact rugby in 15s is played for a period of 80 minutes. 40 minutes each half with rest in between. 7s is played for 7 minutes with a break in between. So we want you at home to enjoy those different variations of rugby game. Today our main focus was to work on tackling skills, and now we are going to see it in a game situation where we combine what we learned previously with passing and tackling. We want to see a situation how a defender will react to that game situation. Brilliant. Boys,
Yeah.
come in. So now in this situation, we're going to have a 1v2. One defender against 2 attackers. The 2 attackers will come in through the gate. The 1 defender will come through the opposite side. What they will now have to do is try and beat the defender. How will they beat the defender? Through passing. The defender has to be very clever not to be easily beaten by timing on who to go for. Let's see if one defender will manage 2 attackers. Okay, let's go. 2v1. Okay, make sure you're passing backwards. Look for the pass. Okay. Oh. The defender in that situation is beaten. Again, another defender, 2 attackers. Let's go. The defender try time. Watch the ball carrier. Don't watch the ball carrier. Oh, good. We have come to the end of the tackling session. We now want to do a cool down. It is very necessary to do a cool down because it will help you bring you back to normalcy.
Our cool down, arms cross the chest. Stretch out. Stretch out completely. 5 seconds. 1,
2,
2,
3, 4, 5.
Opposite direction. Stretch out. 1,
2, 3, 4,
and
5.
5. Wind your waist now. Slowly wind your waist. Wind your waist. Wind your waist. Wind your waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's go. Let's jog a little. Clockwise direction, rotate your feet. Clockwise direction, rotate your feet. Clockwise direction, rotate your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other feet. 1,
2, 3, 4,
and
5. Let's clap for Ezekiel for taking us through that cool down session. We hope you have enjoyed it at home. This has been our sports skills program segment. Today we have learned tackling in rugby. Let us hear from our team members what they have learned.
My name is Vincent, and today I have learned that as a defender, I have to tackle low, apply the right skills, and that's all. Hope you have enjoyed at home. Thank you so much.
My name is David. I feel privileged to have learned a lot in tackling session and also the safety measures in rugby. Thank you.
My name is Ezekiel, and today I've learned a lot about rugby. What I've learned today mostly is about timing. It's very important as a defender to time your opponent at the right time so as not to get beaten. Thank you.
Remember to engage us across our social media platform on Twitter handle at EduTV Kenya, Facebook EduTV Kenya, our YouTube channel EduTV Kenya. I have been your coach, James Okwiri. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye and see you next time.